Autonomous and intelligent systems have become an integral part of our everyday life. With its rise in popularity, there is an increasing need for guidance, policy, and law to ensure that when making decisions, these systems follow human as much as possible. Ethically Aligned Design First Edition provides a bridge between the fundamental ethical principle and the practical application. This conceptual framework outlined the fundamentals and objectives of ethically aligned design. The many steps in between include the three pillars: universal human values. Autonomous and intelligent system doesn't exactly think the same way as we do, and they don't share our values. So an issue that might arise is the system will do what we want, just in an unexpected way. So there's an importance in ensuring that the model aligns with the human values. Political self-determination data agency is about when a system learns, it needs data. But then this stresses the importance of clean, bias-free, and representative data whilst allowing the people involved to maintain a control over what their data is used for. And the last is technical dependability. Like anything else, an autonomous and intelligent system should deliver reliable services. Developer and operators should ensure that their system meet ethical objectives and technical standards. They should also be transparent to allow for verification and testing. There are 8 general principles that lay the groundwork for further implementation of the 3 pillars. The first is human right. The second is prioritizing well-being. The third is about having individual controlling their own data online. The fourth is verifying the effectiveness of the system. The fifth is ensuring the system is transparent. The sixth is keeping people who are involved in the process accountable. The seventh is about foreseeing malicious ways in which the system can be used. The last is competence, making sure that user and operators are fully informed and trained to use the system. So where do ethics come in? Virtue ethic focuses on virtue, which is the balance between extreme vices, excess, and deficiency, a midpoint called the golden mean. The right way to act is done by assessing the situation and considering all the factors involved. An example would be modesty. Too little and you're shy, too much and you're shameless. Next, we have deontology. Immanuel Kant divided duty as universal rule, what you should do. But there's a difference between what you should do and what you should do morally. Hypothetical imperative is what you should follow if you want something. There's categorical imperative, rule that you must follow, unconditionally. First formulation is you should act as if the same action will be done by everyone in the same situation. The second is to not treat people as a means to an end. Treat them without the consideration that they are individual who have identity, values, and morals. Together, these two formulations state that you should make a choice to do things that are universally good while not infringing on others' ability to do the same. In the context of AIS, it highlights the importance of preserving humanity in pursuit of advancing AIS. Since they're such an integral part of our life, it's important that they don't affect human functions like reason and judgment, and ensuring that while we're making an autonomous system, we don't give up our own. Utilitarianism built upon the principles of utility, the pursuit of usefulness, not just for oneself, but for as many beings as possible. Therefore, the morality of an action is solely dependent on the outcome. An act should only be committed if it adds pleasure to the world. OpenAI's recent GPT-3 uses deep learning to produce text indistinguishable from human. The authors highlight the potential for misuse in their paper beyond the immediate uses. Concerns like spam, phishing, academic malpractice, fake bots are consequences that we don't expect. There's also the question of how do we assign the value of outcome fairly and align them with human values. And lastly is ethics of care. It asserts that relationships are part of the human identity, and caring is therefore an universal human attribute. It sees living well as caring for other people in this network, attending to their needs, and maintaining trust. So there's been many books, games, and films that explore the ideas of human-bot relationship. In a medical context, there's trust and caring involved. Can a caring relationship form between human and AIS? If a caring relationship does form, where should the system place in the network of a human relationship? Chapter 4 to 11 takes a deeper dive into the 8 general principles. Today we'll focus on equal availability. As systems become more and more complex, they require research and expensive machine to run and train on. They also require infrastructure to help deploy them properly. This creates an inherent disparity between high-income country and lower middle-income country. This is not ideal. We want everyone to be able to have have their input on the direction where AIS is going. Also to prevent further increasing the existing inequality.